My leg has a penis.
And this is... Wait, hold on. Your leg has a penis?
Yeah.
So is it your regular penis? It's just beside your leg? Or is it an extra penis?
Extra.
Okay. That being said...
My left leg has a penis.
Episode 30, and we're starting off with that because this is Dirty 30.
Dirty 30. My right leg has a vagina.
Your left leg has a penis and your right leg has a vagina?
Yeah.
So you can go really fuck yourself.
I could, except the only problem is Yeah?
This is ready.
Alright. I'll be a little bit.
You're gonna be a bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna eat some food.
Yeah.
Food's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mama's house. She's making us some lasagna with cannelloni insides in the middle there. It's like a great concoction that is almost as great as the penis on one leg and the vagina on the other leg,
So-
except the only difference is the vagina's on this side of my inner thigh, or sorry, of my outer thigh, and the penis is on this side of my inner thigh, so they actually can't fuck each other. It's like having a rib cage and trying to suck your own dick.
You should just go to yoga. You'll figure it out.
True. Get my
You- you-
chakras all
Yeah,
fucking balanced
You
and shit.
go to
and
yoga
then-
long enough and you'll be able to figure that out.
Yeah,
And like, yo, food is our sponsor, and
Food?
yeah, food is one of our sponsors.
Food?
Yeah, because like we're gonna eat after this.
True.
So food is a sponsor. Then we got East Coast.
East Coast lifestyle. I
Yeah.
don't know if they would actually support the nonsense we talk about on this podcast, but they sponsored me on a music tips, and now they're sponsoring the podcast.
Right on.
East Coast lifestyle.
Then we got two brands that are probably like two of the best brands that's ever come out of anywhere.
Yeah, Trojan Magnum.
No. Black sauce. Black sauce. We've been doing this podcast for how long? And like, have you been on the low buying fucking Trojans? On the low, have you been buying Trojans?
Fuck
like,
no.
Okay.
Fuck no.
Now we got Breaking Records and
No condom.
Eddie
though.
Jizzle TV.
Eddie Jizzle. That's what it'll do on
Um,
your face. Yeah, I just farted. It smells. I'm just warning you.
And
That's
like
fucking nasty. Holy shit.
and socks.
What
Like,
the fuck did I eat?
yo,
Cocaine.
I'm always buying new socks because like it sucks jerking off with old socks. Like they get hard. Like, you want a nice soft sock when you're jerking off.
Do you though?
I do.
Oh, there they are.
Why, you like the fucking crusty socks?
I just like coming in crusty things.
Okay, I like
Wonderful.
I like the softness. I like it to be smooth like butter.
I like it to be like 3-day-old stale pumpernickel bread.
That's how you get scabs on your dick. Mm.
Like when Jason Biggs fucked the pie in American Pie, I was like, yo, take away the filling and that looks like heaven.
I was like, that feeling is what makes it.
I don't know, I feel like Eugene Levy is what made it. or the
fuck.
two scenes where the Yeti's in the background. Do you ever catch those? When at the party and Tara Reid and the kid are about to break up, and then you just hear someone in the background go, "Yo, dude, who took a shit in the bathroom? It smells like a fucking Yeti." And then there's another scene, I can't remember what's happening, but there's a guy who's just like, "Yeti! I am the Yeti!" You just hear that in the background, like, man. Those are the two best parts of the movie.
Yo. So, do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in Ghostface.
You believe in Ghostface? Yo, ever since you said, put that one verse with Cormega, I went to listen to that like mad times.
Yo, it's fire, right?
Yeah, mad times.
It's like literally Ghostface's like illest verse.
Yeah, like, and you said you weren't even too big on.
I'm not huge on Ghostface.
I like a lot of Ghostface shit, but like that verse right there, I was like, woo!
It's fire.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe in ghosts.
We'll see. Back on the Ghostface
But I
thing, though.
ain't scared of no ghosts.
True. I just heard a song that I'm pretty sure was off the Ghostbuster soundtracks. Holy shit. Bobby Brown, Control. fire.
True.
But then like 2.5 minutes in the song, he says something to like a Ghostbuster metaphor. But then like 2 lines after, he references them again. I'm like, is this off a fucking Ghostbuster soundtrack or something? Like he said something about like catching a ghost, I'm pretty sure, or something. I'm like, what? I was feeling the song though. I was like,
Yeah, with
this
the
is-
amount of drugs, like that might be some drug talk.
Nah, I feel like maybe Bobby Brown in his prime is fire.
Yeah, I believe in ghosts.
Um,
And like,
I'm on the edge. Like, it's like everything else though. Like, what is a ghost? You know what I mean? Everyone views it as something different. Like, I believe. Like, do you believe a spirit and a ghost are different?
No.
She's eating it.
So if they're the same thing, then
Or just tell Lindsay that Princess is eating it.
you should probably close the door.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I didn't put the mic out.
For ghosts, like I think like my buddy Tony, we used to like chill at his house in Eagle Place, and like every night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, his house would get like fucking cold. It didn't matter like what time it's like year it was. 1 o'clock in the morning, it would get cold for like 10 minutes, and you'd hear creaks on the fucking basement stairs. That's why like and like even like we were on drugs and shit like that, but like we're hearing the same thing.
You just said the biggest part of the story so nonchalantly. We were on drugs and shit. Like he was specifically like, yeah, we were sniffing a couple lines or like something. Like you're legit just on drugs and shit. You're like, yeah, we were like tripping the fuck out. Like,
But like it was like it happened like multiple times, like around the same time, and like even like
do you ever realize that
like, other people were
sometimes
there?
in life when you're looking for things, you find reasons to find them?
dude, I could see my breath in the fucking
No,
place. Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
nah, man. I don't know if I believe it. Do it sober. Call him up and
he
we'll
doesn't
go
live in
to.
the same place no more.
Well, let's find who lives there then.
Okay,
What was the address?
it's like right on Erie Ave.
We should go knock on the door and be like, were you aware that your house is apparently haunted? We would like to come in and film a podcast at 1 in the morning.
He's so fired. He's so fired. Imagine if they let us do that. Like, yo, and I'd be like, yo, asking the ghost questions and shit like that.
But, yeah, I don't
But honestly,
know.
like, I don't know, like, since then, like, even like, you said like it was like a sense like of, you know when like you feel like somebody's in the room, but like there's nobody in the room.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I felt that at different houses and shit like that. Like,
You know what? See, I believe in spirits. Like, as far as, like, ghosts that can, like, manipulate things. Like, see, I don't know. Like, see,
even like, but I'm saying like even silver, other houses and shit
Yeah.
like that. I've been in a room and I like, or in different houses and shit like that, and I felt like every time I'm like certain friends' houses or whatever like that, I felt like every time like I was in a certain room, I felt like even if I was in there by myself, I felt like somebody was there with me,
Yeah.
and like I don't know, like, you just get that vibe like somebody's around,
Yeah.
and that's probably the biggest reason why I believe in ghosts.
Well, a big reason I do believe is because a family member of mine who would have no reason to lie about any like thing like this, like, you know, she's like a close relative of mine too, like, you know, like, and she's told me some stories about like an old house she lived at and like shit was fucked, and like just those stories alone make me believe. As far as my personal experiences, the only thing I ever experienced, like, have you ever heard when they say like when you lose a lost one, or when you lose a loved one,
Yeah.
like they'll try to connect to you from the other side by like leaving dimes in your path.
Dimes? I
Yeah,
never heard that.
but it's dimes, and I don't know like the reasoning behind it, like maybe the material it is, like the force of like the magneticness and the smallness of like how like light they are, but either way, and like when we had a couple close family members pass, like me, my mom, and my aunt, all like continuously kept finding dimes for like time from like different like when like a couple different people passed.
Yeah.
And like my aunt at home, I'm pretty sure, has like a jar full of all these dimes she's found. Like, she's never spent them. Like, I just spend them. I put them in change collections and shit. I'm just like, but like So I'm like, whoa, trippy, another one. You know what I mean?
I never
My
heard that
mom
one
found a
before.
ton. But so like that's like my only real experience I've ever had, because like the amount of random dimes I would find in like random ass places too, like almost like they were just meant to come into like your path, you know what I mean? Like it just, that part was weird. But see, I don't know what I believe though. Like I believe we have spirits. Like I believe, because like there's an energy side to us that we don't even like think about, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
we think of everything as science because that's how we're trained and conditioned to think, but there's an ancient way of thinking that's deeper than science.
It's almost like
energy.
Like, you know, like I was saying, like the vibe of a room. Like even like I've been in like places, like I said, like, and there's a vibe of like somebody's in the room, but then like I've been in some places where like same thing, where it's like I feel a good vibe,
Yeah.
and I've been in like where it's like I feel like a not so good vibe,
Yeah.
and it's like maybe that's depending on.
See, that
Like,
depends on
like,
people's energy
yeah.
around you too, but
Yeah.
if you're by yourself, then that depends on, you know, other forms of energy that like,
Right, and that could be like something from the spirit or the ghost or
Yeah.
same thing.
yeah, so it's like, I don't know like how to articulate how I feel about it because I don't personally know exactly, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's one of those things I'm like, I don't think it doesn't exist, but I don't like necessarily think there's like a whole lot of overwhelming proof that there's like spirits roaming around either.
Like even
but-
like even at work, and like we have 3 different buildings, and like the farthest building away from like the main area, whatever like that, down the one aisle, like there's like a spot like right in the middle of the aisle, that like I know I've been down there by my like I never really felt it when like other people are around, but like I've gone down there and kind of like I felt something. I swear, like when I was putting something up in the racking, and I turned for a second, I swear I saw somebody in that same area that I've like felt those vibes before.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me. Like I was like, and I got off my machine, I looked around, nobody around whatsoever, and I was like, oh fuck, like I swear I just seen somebody. Like
That's trippy, yeah. Yeah, like I don't
so
know.
I don't know. I kind of I do believe in
I do.
the spirits and the ghosts.
I do. I just don't know like how. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to articulate what I believe. Like and what I think the extent is of what they're capable of. Like I don't believe that like Casper the Friendly Ghost are floating around and doing all types of fucking.
See, I don't get their purpose or anything like that, because like it's like.
Well, it's
Like I've never,
right?
yeah, or maybe it's just the energy.
It's
Like
everything's
I've never
energy.
seen them move anything. I've never seen them, you know, do anything like super crazy, like
Yeah,
move anything, or just like.
but it's like the same thing.
or even
here, too,
or even
like-
touch me or anything. Like I've never.
a lot of buildings where like you know like that have been built on like ancient or like native burial grounds
Exactly.
and stuff like that, like you know all have a very popular consensus of fucked up shit happening at these
Yeah, yeah.
places. And you know, so you know I think to a degree it
For sure.
definitely you know I think it's all energy, right? Like I said, like I think there's a side to being human and like just a living creature that people don't
Okay.
just because it's not
Yeah.
visible with your eyes, you don't think about it. But